Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Leshy here, and we're back. But sadly, I am doing post commentary because the fact of the matter is, I lost the actual commentary I got when I was doing because I do all my commentary live, and it said I was recording audio and everything else, and I run back the video and I don't have any commentary. I was like, oh, like that's cool. Well, that's fucking great. But as you can see in the video, I caught a Nikita so we could learn cut because there's a few items that we can get, and I like to show that off. But I don't think I'm gonna show it all off in real time. Probably just show a battle or two because there are a lot of items we can get, and there's actually an item we get in this video that when I was doing real time commentary, I didn't even realize that it'd be really good for Gigor, which is a miracle seed, and I'll show you how to get that because it is a really good item. You do need cut to access it, so I do recommend getting a Pokemon that can learn cut because it's very useful to get all those little bonus items, even though I know sometimes it is annoying that we don't feel like doing it. I know I don't always get everything in my runs, and I don't think I am going to get everything in this run, but I'll try to get as much as I remember, or I might look up some stuff. But as you can see, we're just destroying Zigzagoons because we're just that much higher level than them. And I'm actually pretty sure Taylor's our strongest on this team, other than Gigor. I mean, I think Taylor is stronger than Gigor because, I don't know, he just destroys everything. It's ridiculous. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, I'm probably just gonna show this one video, then speed up, because I think there's like two battles. There's like two battles where it's just, Gigor like just pounding or using like pursuit or something like that, or quick attack, and it's just like, oh my god, and they all have like same Pokemon, so it's just like I don't know. I really don't want to show that. It's just me collecting items. So yeah, I'm probably gonna speed the rest of not speed up the rest of the video, but speed up a good portion of it, and then I'll be back. I'll be back like in 2 minutes or so. All right, see you guys.
Light as a feather when I'm floating through, reading through the daily news, measuring the hurt within the golden rule. Centimeters of ether, I'm heating the speaker. Motivational teacher with words that burn people. Seeing the headlines line with discord. It's either genocide or the planet in uproar. Never good. The rules in paradise are never nice. The best laid plans of mice and men are never right. I'm just a vagabond with flowers for Algernon, the average Joe who knows what the fuck is going on. It's the hope of my thoughts that I travel upon, fly like an arrow of God until I'm gone. So drifting away like a feather in air, letting my words take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator, riding the escalator to the something that is greater. So I'm drifting away like a feather in air, letting my soul take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator, riding the escalator to the something that is greater.
Taking chances, word tap dancing with wolves in the ice arena out there deep in the woods of Arizona. The sun be out, life's ironic, ain't it? Trying to be Dali when I write surreal life, I painted vivid. Habitat creep.
Alright, I'm back. So, yeah, as you can see, we picked up a shit ton of items, which is really cool. And we get the Mr. Briney's Cottage, so he can take us to, Duffertown? Yeah, Duffertown, where the next gym leader actually is at, which is kind of cool. Yeah. So we give him a letter, he's like, yeah, just jump in my boat and we're just gonna sail across the ocean immediately. Doesn't check anything, he's just like, we're going. But I mean, apparently their boats are a lot better than ours, I guess. And then we get a very, very nice phone call from Dad, which is, fucking incredible. I don't know why they had to do that. Like, you're just, you're feeling it, you're feeling the flow of the boat, and then bam, your dad calls you, and he's just like, yeah, I have a phone now too. I don't know, it's funny. But, so now in this video we actually make some progress, which is very good because, I don't know, felt like I was in fucking Rust Bro forever, even though I really wasn't. But just, I don't know. I wanted to change the scenery. Now we get to be on a nice, beautiful beach. But I like how I've even talked about how, yeah, Igor evolved into a Grovyle, which is really cool because obviously he's stronger now, and he gets access to some dark moves, which can help us, you know, just anything that's weak to dark, we can, such as like Ghost or Psychic or anything, we can actually hit them and do more damage. But the whole point of us coming to this, other than you know, getting the gym badges, we have to go meet Steven. And Steven, you know, he's considered like a really strong trainer. So I guess he like trains in the cave or whatever. And yeah, we battle here against Tentacle, which is actually kind of cool considering we haven't seen one yet. At least I don't think we have. Yeah, we're actually gonna start. Oh yeah, this is where I get supersonicked for like I get supersonicked or poisoned. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, this Tentacle is such an asshole. Yep. Like, anything he could do to just piss me off, he did. Like, oh my god, I was like screaming during this part. It's pissing me off so much. Man, I was thinking about getting a Tentacle at one point, but I was like, no. I have a way better idea for a water-type Pokemon. But it's kind of later on, though, in the game. I don't know, I guess it would be much later on in the game. We need to access the surf, so. And then this is me being lazy. I'm just like, yeah, you know, I could just walk 2 steps back to the Pokemon Center, or I could just, you know, use one of my berries and waste it. Oh man, I'm so lazy sometimes. I'm just like, fuck it. This guy will give us Flash, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, you need the gym badge though, so. Shit. Yeah, so there's a Makuhita here. Makuhita. And, or Makuhita, either way. And, yeah, I actually want to catch one of these. Because, you know, it's just like, it's a very, it can hit really hard physically. It has a shit ton of HP. I think its base HP is like 144 or something. Which is ridiculous. Which it'd be really, really helpful for my team, I think. Because, Gigors would be mostly special. Tailow's physical. Makuhita can be physical, but he can also be a very, very good wall of sorts. At least physically, just because of how much health he has. But sadly, Makuhita doesn't get much time on screen this video, just because, you know, I was trying to get through the cave. I was just showing everyone to get through the cave without using Flash, because it's really not that hard. It's not like I can't remember what that cave's called right now. Rock Tunnel, I think, in Kanto. That cave, when I was a little kid, like 6 or whatever, going through that fucking cave without Flash, oh my god. You just get disoriented, you would lose. You honestly, like, it took me forever to get out of there. Especially when you're a young kid, you just get frustrated, but you also have all the time in the world to do it, so you just sit there all day until you get out of the cave, and then when you get out, you're just like, your Pokemon are like in their 50s and shit, because you've just been like attacking Geodudes for like fucking 3 hours. Oh man, because I didn't even put. I don't know. Honestly, when I was a little kid and I played Pokemon Red for the first time, I think I played the whole game with just like a fucking Charizard and like a Pidgeot. Because I caught like a Pidgeot, I was like, oh, that's all I need, and then like I fucking, so you get to the Pokemon League and you have like you have 2 Pokemon, they're just like extremely high level because you don't train anything else, and you know I used to play with my dad and I don't think he really knew what he was doing either, So it's just how he played the game, and I kind of thought that was funny. Because it was just like, I can't believe I did the whole game. When you're younger and you think about like some of the games you played, and you're just like, huh, I have no idea how I did it like that. That'd be so tedious and boring. But you know, when you're younger, I guess you just don't really think about that. You're just like, fuck it. And yeah, I teach Steel Wing to Talo because I kind of want to give him some type coverage. Like, so if any rock Pokemon come out, he can just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna Steel Wing you. And plus, he's gonna be way quicker than any rock type, so he's gonna be able to get an easy Steel Wing in. So I actually thought that was a pretty good move on my part. I don't know what you guys think. I thought it was a pretty solid move though. Type coverage is always a good thing. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, put a repel up. Do I? Okay, yeah, I'm putting a repel up. So yeah, we're gonna head over to the gym and start you know, there's a shit ton of trainers in there, which is good. We can get some training in. There's also, I think there's some items on this island too. I'm gonna have to look up because I want to make sure I get all the items here while I'm here. Even though I probably will come back to pick up some stuff because I think there's like Sludge Bomb or something like that. Even though I don't even have to say Pokemon in my team that'll be able to use that. But I'd like to see either way because pretty sure it's a physical move in this game, and it'd be kind of sick if I could teach one of my Pokemon a physical poison move like that. And I guess I'm just checking for random bullshit. Alright, so yes, the Old Rod. The Old Rod, if you want a Tentacle, well, I guess that's pretty good for you. Other than that, you're gonna get Magikarp, and don't get me wrong, Magikarp goes from like, I don't know. He goes from like, what's a good example of Magikarp? He goes from Urkel to being like Hulk Hogan, but it takes forever. And you really, I don't know. If you want to get a Gyarados, I would just wait later on to when you can catch like higher level Magikarp, so it's not as tedious. Because right now, I think you're only gonna be able to get like level 7 to like level 11 Magikarp, and like honestly you don't know how annoying that's going to be to raise that thing, especially with our experience share that, you know, you're probably not going to have. Even though if you do this next thing we're going to do in Slateport, after that we can go back and get experience share, but it will take a long time and kind of just set you off track. So honestly, if you really want a Gyarados, I would just wait later on because I don't know, I just think it's a smarter idea. But as you can see, Talo wrecks everything in this gym, and you know, I'm really glad I picked up the Talo because it just wrecks everything. It's hilarious. Every gym leader in here, they're just like, it's just like wing attack dead. It's great, but you know, just I don't know. Gigor doesn't have as much time to shine here, really. The most he's really gonna do, I think, is a quick attack, and that's about it. But I think he's not gonna be. There's nothing they use against him that's super effective, so that's good. Yeah, Pursuits. I should not use Pursuit. But I should use Wing Attack because, as you can see, like I really can't see myself having much trouble in this against the gym leader when I do go against him, unless for some odd reason. I mean, because Talo isn't very bulky, don't get me wrong. So, he really can't take that many hits. Which is the only downside about him. But he is very quick, and he's definitely always going to get one hit in, no matter what. It's kind of what I wanted him for. And, you know, he can't get hit by ground moves, which is an added bonus. Yeah. Very... And he goes level 18. He's looking, and Kegor goes level 17. Looking very good. Once I get Makuhita to a reasonable level, I like how this team's shaping up. I really do. I think looking back on the list I made, I think we have a lot of solid Pokemon that can kind of work in tandem and really help each other out. Plus, like I said earlier, well, not in this video, but in an earlier video, I picked some Pokemon like that I really never use. I never used a Makuhita, believe it or not, even though it's such a common Pokemon in that cave. But I don't know, I just never used one, or I've never used one to like fight the Pokemon League or whatever. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad I picked one up because I feel like just looking at its stats and its moves and everything, I feel like it can be kind of useful. And the next 3 Pokemon I get, I'm pretty sure I never use. So at least that I can't remember. So I don't think many people use them because I don't know. There's just better Pokemon, I guess you could say, for that position on your team. But I think these Pokemon have unique things about them, whether it be their stats or a move they can learn. And I think if you use them correctly, they'll be good. Because when I was making this, when I decided to make this, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna pick all the super overpowered Pokemon because it's just not fun. I mean, I could have went and just got like a Ralts and my starter, and honestly just use those 2 Pokemon. Probably could have beat the whole game. Like, you know what I mean? I could go get like a Skarmory or something and just like have the best like physical wall. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's not smart. I mean, it is smart, but I don't think it's like fun because it's just like, okay, I know I'm gonna win. These Pokemon are like very good in online play, so they're obviously gonna be pretty good like in game. But yeah, so I think that's all the trainers in here. Yes, it is. All right, next episode. I'm hoping to do live commentary. I'm gonna see whatever the fuck happened because that was annoying, and we're actually going to fight the second gym leader already, which is kind of cool, actually. Alright, see you guys.